if you if your dad is dumb, if your if your mom's stupid, you shouldn't you shouldn't be part of their family, right? Because that's what the Bible is saying. If your dad or your family's dumb, don't be part of the family, right? So you end up being part of the group. You end up being part of the group, and you're gonna go to war because your father made a mistake, your son made a mistake. You're gonna go to war because of those reasons. So you should be separate person, right? So I know I'm gonna send people to Lake of Fire in America at the year center in America, and it's gonna be somebody's son or somebody's father or cousin, right? And in the Bible, I'm already talking about, they're stupid. Don't, if your mom or your dad, your brother is stupid, don't become their brother. Don't, separate them, right? Legally or whatever, right? You get divorced from your wife if you don't like your wife. In the next world, same thing. If you don't like your father, if you don't like your son, you have to get a divorce. Because, people, they make mistake. So the Bible's already talking about that. So I'm gonna make some my dish. I'm gonna make my dish. My ramen dish. So Bible's already talking about I think maybe 100,000, maybe up to 1,000,000 people in America that's watching my YouTube, and that's working at the higher center. Up to 100,000 to million people, and they're going to Lake of Fire, and it's gonna be somebody's brother, somebody's father. The Bible is already talking about. Forget those people. Jesus is already talking about that on the Bible already. Right? So God doesn't care. God doesn't care about. I have to not care. My purpose of life is, my short-term purpose is to be number one in UFC and knife, gun. But long-term objective is to the octagon, to go to the end of time, right? Beyond time, to live forever. With me, it's better to have father. It's better to have mother. It's better to have brothers. Better to have son. Better to have daughter. Right? For me, I'm wise. I'm wise enough to, even if my father's stupid, I could kind of, help them, right? Help them, and even if my sisters are stupid, I could help them, right? So it's, having a family is not, for free. You have to help each other, right? But plus, I have power. I have power. Right? I have all the power in the world. So if I could help my dad, I could help my sister. I could help my family, right, to be a better person. But if you don't have power, if you don't have the smart to help your father, help your sister, you have to cut them, right? To cut them and be separate person. So I'm eating really well. I'm healthy. So I don't have stomach problem. Before, 2 years ago, when I first came into this apartment, every time I drink, I used to have diarrhea and because my stomach had gone. I was not healthy. I was nearly in malnutrition. So every time I drink, I would just drink, I can't sleep. If I don't drink, I only sleep 2-3 hours a day, and I couldn't possibly work. Because I have very short sleep, 2-3 hours a day. But if I drink, I could like sleep deep and long. Even if I sleep a little bit when I drink, I feel like I slept for a long time. And the Bible talks about that too, right? Son of Man came drinking. Son of Man came drinking and fat. He was fat and drinking. He was drunk. So alcohol is important, right? But alcohol, I think people that is sick, mentally sick, they drink and they become, crazy. But alcohol has no addiction. But if you don't know about diet, you don't know about what happens when you drink alcohol, your stomach could go bad. I always discover you don't need to eat filler like bread and rice. You don't need to eat bread and rice. You just eat pork and beef and chicken. So eating rice is not necessary, but you eat rice to fill you up more, right? But you don't need to eat rice, noodles. So when I come back from work, I don't eat rice, I don't eat noodles, I just eat pork and salt or chicken and hot sauce. I don't eat rice. And logically, I have to make making videos because the internet is kind of locked down, right? Internet is locked down. Internet is now really internet. Right? Americans has made a separate internet, right? So there's no way I could really communicate with Americans, right? Because they had made a separate internet. And whatever they see, the video, when you see my videos, the count doesn't go up. It seems like nobody's watching my video, but my count should be like 50 million. Like all of Japan is watching, all of China is watching, all of Korea is watching. But my count doesn't go up. So when I look at the count, it feels like if my count was like 100 million, like 1 billion. I will be like, oh, I have to get dressed, I have to comb my hair. But because the number doesn't go up, I feel like nobody's watching. So I'm not, I don't care. So even the number, the count, it psychologically makes me more sharp. But since the count is like zero, like psychologically there's no drive to better, to be neater. But that's how human minds are, that simple, right? I could get tricked like that. But realistically, all of China, Japan, and Korea is watching me, and I should be like, I should wear suit, tie, do all that. Oh, look at the numbers, like 3 billion. But since it's zero, it's psychologically, it doesn't give me the drive. It's very strange. So they could, the CXC could, I guess they have the control, right? They could set it where the number is regular, right? 10,000 people see it, 10,000 people see it, and they could have it like normal. But they didn't turn it on normal because that's how they control the society with the count, right? The count of that. If a lot of people watch it, it becomes popular, but they didn't turn on the switch to turn it on the count. I guess the CFC they have control, probably FBI have control, but so they just put it at 0. I think I explained that already. Maybe Chinese send nuclear bomb to America, but they don't work because Holy Spirit knocked that out. Maybe American people send nuclear bomb to China, didn't work because Holy Spirit knocked it out. So you cannot use nuclear power to blow up each other. So the only thing you could really do is fight hand to hand or with a gun, with a knife, with fist. But that's not. The water's gone. But, that's kind of stupid, right? Somebody just lie and push a button, or Chinese people could just fuck America, push a button, right? But they probably did it, but didn't work. So now you have to fight with gun. Come here, fight with the gun. But gun. But I think if you bring a gun to Korea, I think it's not gonna work. I think Holy Spirit's gonna knock it out, get rid of it, because we don't need. It's not important, right? It's not important. You have to come with empty hand, ask for forgiveness. Then Holy Spirit's not gonna knock it down because it's peaceful. Holy Spirit doesn't want like chaos, right? Because chaos. Holy Spirit doesn't want that, right? Because right now we're at peace. So if Americans come here with a gun and try to fight, Holy Spirit will knock it out. We'll dissolve it. We'll get rid of them because you're nothing. You're nothing. But if you come in empty-handed, ask for forgiveness, and explain, Holy Spirit's not gonna knock it down. Right?